Gamer Slop.
Welcome to Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. That's me. Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse. Now it's time for everybody's good one. Problem. Great job. That's right. Problem. Got it. Come here and get your prize. A shiny Problem 1. 2. I can't believe it. You're incredible. Problem 2. You're doing fantastic. Problem 3.
Not using idle time idly while we are waiting on stuff, but I do not want to Thank you. Yeah. So hopefully, oh, by the way, once you get back up and running, go ahead and log back in, guys. Go ahead and log back in. If you haven't restarted yet, or restart the second time.
Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep!
2, 3,
Welcome to Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. That's me. Oh, hi. Welcome to my school. Now it's time for
If you're successful, you can now look in the left-hand panel, not only file store services, and ADDS and DNS, but you should also see for V now there. I've still got a couple people that are lacking a little bit of time. Click on my for V to highlight the thing, but we're not going to do anything with it.
No running in the hall. 15 seconds. Detention for you. Your parents will hear about this one.
The little television screen, they give you there. I need to know because we got some internet issues that we might have to fix. I'm looking, and I hadn't seen any, so I think everybody smoothly got through. Have a globe showing right now.
Sweep, sweep, sweep! Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep!
Alright, so 500 you should be right.
No entering school faculty only rooms in the halls. 20 seconds. Detention for you.
Welcome to
Thanks
Baldi's
for
Basics
playing.
in Education
Come back
and
soon.
Learning. That's me.
I want you to right click on the server in the middle pane. I want you to right click and you should see a menu pop up. I want you to find where it says Hyper-V Manager and left click that. Go ahead and open that up. So right click on your server. Yeah, close that. Right click on your server and then you should see the pop down menu or pop up menu. You should see Hyper-V Manager. Select that and that should take you to a brand new screen. Right here. Same thing. You should see on the left hand pane, you should see, I think, Hyper-V Manager, and then you should see your server, right? Please highlight your server on the left pane for me. Now, you will notice that that pops up a series of things in the middle. One of them, the top one, is the one I'm most interested in. It says Virtual Machine. Do we have any yet? Remedy that. In the right pane, you should see where it says New at the very top. I want you to click on New. And there should be an option to build a virtual machine. Please go ahead and select it. Yeah. Highlight it, but don't click it. No, please click New Virtual Machine. Okay, so you should see the wizard starting up. Okay? Now, this is one of the rare times I'm going to tell you to do this. You see that little checkbox that says, do not show this page again? Please click, do not show this page again, and then click next. Because, spoilers, you're going to be doing a little bit of Hyper-V work the next couple of weeks. You don't need to look at that screen every single time. It just is what it is. All right, so now we're looking at a name of the machine that should say New Virtual Machine. Here's what I want you to call it. Lecture, Lecture, and then put your two initials. I don't think anybody's initials are flashed, so I think we'll be okay without these numbers. Okay, so it should say lecture and your initials. That's it, that's the list. If you've got that, go ahead and hit next. Okay, now, time to explain some things. So you've got two choices in front of you. The default is generation 1. The other choice is generation 2. Generation 2 would be for more advanced options like UEFI interface as part of virtual machines. However, with more advanced operating system, which gives us basic input-output system capabilities. So that's selected by default, so please go ahead and hit next. Now, who's ready for Mac? All right, so in front of you, you should see a number in gigabytes. What's the number say? Know what that is? 1,004 megabytes. So here's where you're going to have to put 8 gigabytes in, and yes, you can use a calculator. You can come into those 8,000 because I was trying to beat you to put to the calculator, and to be fair, because I'm only gonna write like 4 gigabytes on this. So you're gonna have to actually do the work.
Oh, I guess.
So you actually have to punch in the numbers, okay? Once you got the number in, go ahead and hit next. Then you have an option for a connection. Now this is where the rubber really meets the road. Here's what we're gonna cross our fingers for. You're gonna pull that pull down menu down, and you're gonna have a second option other than not connected. It should be your NIC that you picked earlier, the one that you checkboxed. If anyone only sees not connected, I'm kind of peeling around. I don't see anybody that looks like they're gonna have an issue. Pick your it's Broadcom, Nextstream, Global. I don't remember what all it says. It starts with Broadcom, right? Yeah. That's that off. And by the way, it's very important. If this doesn't show up on the virtual machine, will be very difficult to build it after you pass the step. Or if it doesn't show up. If it doesn't show up, I'm going to show you in another class further down. I'm going to show you down and everything works through. Please hit next once you've chosen Broadcom. Okay? Watch this. You're creating a hard drive. And, however, the number in there, please. Make it even Steve. Let's make it 100 on the dot. Data servers will have metabolic. Once you hit the 100 gig hard drive start space, I want you to hit next. Let's talk about the options you have here because this is later, right? Which do you have? Okay. Install an operating system with a network base. I have to set up my I'll set it up as a file server. Here's what I want you to do. Physical. Is I want you to click right out. Both this file folder. Wait a minute. There's a file there. Fire _ en-us. How did that get there? No, you didn't create it. It's almost like your fairy server godmother came by, knew all your passwords, and put a file on there for you. Dude. Yeah, if only I had wings and a wand and a crown, I could be the most prettiest fairy ever. Because it's server 2022. Our godmother. I want you to double click on that file though. Or you can click and highlight and click open at the bottom. Either way works. But it should populate now where it says image file ISO. If you see it there, go ahead and hit next. And when you hit next, it's basically telling you everything you've done to this point. So what's the button you can hit? Finish. Finish. People from Finland are finished. I mean, technically I'm not wrong.
We have to make you like a fairy.
Okay.
Like you're a bear, sweet. 101.
All right, so now you should see your new machine is sitting there, right? Is it doing anything yet? Well, you know what? Let's poke it and make it do something. Right click on it. Don't poke the screen. Right click on it, and the first thing I want you to do is I want you to click connect.
Delete.
No, not click connect, and you will notice that it says it's turned off. But there's a big button that says start. I want you to hit start. Now, if you want to, at this point, you can double click on the window to maximize it if you'd like. You don't have to, but you can. Okay. And hey, does this look familiar, boys and girls?
Pretty familiar. Why are we doing this again?
It's Inception. It's a machine inside a machine. So what I want you to do for the remainder of this class period is I want you to install Server 2022 on your virtual machine. Once it's completed, I want you to go through post-installation tasks. The only thing I want you to do is I want you to set the name of the device, which is going to be the same name you gave the virtual machine, aka lecture your initials. That's going to be the computer name. And I want you to change the time zone from Pacific to Central. Those are the only two things I want you to do. When you complete those two things, guess what?
You're done.
You're done.
You're done forever.
You're literally done. But that means that you will have, I'm pulling it up on the board here. Get rid of the picture.
Where did pictures come from?
It's the second one. Yes, you're installing desktop experience standard evaluation. Okay, so these are your directions. Whenever you come in, I'm gonna have this as an assignment. It will pop up at 9:25 on Tuesday. Okay, Once it pops, you can print this off, or you can take a picture of it now if you want to get ahead of the ball game. But I will say, if you take a picture of it now, I still might be making some tweaks to it. So it might not be 100% edited that last semester. I want to make sure it's all back before. A lot of machines today. Okay? You won't. I will. I'm not giving you a grade on this, what we're doing in class, but this is preparation for that, which I will be giving you a grade on. Okay? So you're going to come in, you're going to set up a new virtual machine. Make sure your old one's off, because here's the thing. Virtual machines, you gave your virtual machine 8 gigs of RAM. Did you just make that up?
Nope.
Where does it come from? The RAM you already have in the system. You have a total of 16. Spoilers, you need a minimum of 4 to run Windows Server. So that leaves you with 12. You just gave 8 to this machine. That leaves you with 4 left to pass out. I tell you to assign another 8 gigs. 8 plus 8 plus 4 is 20. 20 is not equal to 16. It's, dare I say, it's more. What's up? I said I had to make some edits. Yeah, see, that's a lot, isn't it? You can't give that many. Yeah, I know. I just looked. I'm like, that says gigabytes. It's supposed to say megabytes. Yeah. Like I said, there might be some edits to the final version. That would definitely be one. That's a mistype. That should be megabytes. By the way, they caught it last semester, too. You can see how much I paid attention. I didn't correct it last year.
It's
All
okay.
right. Generation 1 VM, defaults for all locations of files and folders, administrator password, password 01, exclamation point. By the way, when you guys get done with this one, I want that password to be the same. So whenever you get to the point where you have to make an administrator password for the virtual server, it needs to be for the lecture. It also needs to be password 01 exclamation point. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. On the virtual machine, be sure to do post-installation tasks, change your computer name, set time zone. Now, for this lecture, I'm not making you do static IP. For the test, I will. Now, here's the thing. Do we know how to get our IP address on our virtual machines?
Yes.
Go to CMD, type in ipconfig/all. It will give you the IP address for the virtual machine. Take pictures just like you did the physical. Go in and edit it just like you did the physical. It will edit. It is essentially a virtual machine. If you've never played with one before, congratulations. Here's your test run. It works just like a physical machine. Okay? It is emulation. If you've ever played, if you're a gamer and you've ever played an old school NES game on your laptop, like I do because I like reliving my glory days. Hey, look, Mega Man 2 is still the best Mega Man ever made. So, and hard. Not only did I play it, Mr. Deason, I owned it.
Oh.
It was a Christmas gift in 1983, the year the video game crash happened. Yes, sir.
You're out of your mind. Mega Man 6 is way better.
No, Mega Man 6 is, no.
Bobby Hebert ripped my computer in half. I managed to save the files.
I'll just send you out of my class for standing garbage like that.
Mega Man 2 is good, though.
Mega Man 2 is.
I love Mega Man.
So, your name is the same as VM name. See above, it's going to be XX Playground in this case. So when you name your virtual machine and you name your computer, it's going to be XX is your initials capitalized, by the way. I don't know. I didn't write that on there, but I will. If I know, I did it up there. Okay. Time zone is central. I didn't tell you it's central US Canada. I didn't make you work for it. Locate all information from previous work done and use your logins. So in other words, how to search for your IP address. Install Active Directory domain services. You're going to create a new forest. It's going to be xxplayground.local is your domain name. Take default for any choices, no extra options added. Complete transition to domain controller. Once you're done with that, by the way, this should not take, unless you have a severe installation problem, this should not take the full 2-hour block of the class. All I'm going to do on Tuesday when I come in is I'm going to come in, I'm going to take roll, and you have the entire class period till 12:10 to finish. If you finish early, leave your machine on, lock it. So Windows key and L, for those of you that don't know, that locks your machine. Lock your server and leave once you're done. Okay? Once you're done, I will grade it probably between Tuesday and Thursday. I will sit down and grade them all. And it's going to be similar to my server grading scheme. You start with 100. Anything I find wrong with it, I will make notes of anywhere from 2 to 10 points. And I will basically have that piece of paper printed out. I'll have your name at the top, and I'll be making notes on it, writing it down. And whenever I'm done, I'll scan it in to the system. I'll log it in Canvas. You will get your grade and the scan of what I graded, handwritten with what notes I've made on the stuff. If you want to dispute any of it, feel free to. We can sit down and talk about what I saw so that way you can know what to look for next time. But most of the time, I am I'm the authority. So I am Judge Dredd. I am the law. Is there any questions about anything I'm asking you to do with this first app test? So far it's everything we've covered to this point in class. The only thing you're not having to do in the virtual machine is instead of installing Hyper-V on it, which you can't do because you can't inception Hyper-V, unfortunately. Yeah, I know it's weird. I know, right? So annoying. But you can install Active Directory main services. So I'm having you do that instead of Hyper-V, instead of additionally Hyper-V. Okay. So, that being said, we're just gonna sit here, I guess, and watch our computers circle around and do stuff. Just to reiterate, because it's a good teaching point, when you're picking your two options to install Windows Server, remember upgrade, you have to have something existing in place to upgrade. Because we're doing it from scratch, it's always going to be custom for us. But know that upgrade is an important option because we might be jumping up to a different thing. It's still doing its thing. It's slow. Because think about it. When you guys installed Windows Server the first time, you were using 16 gigs of RAM, right? You were using the full resources. You've cut your resources in half. It's going to be slower. Okay. By the way, y'all are password login. So make sure it's password 01.